Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we are doing a requested video, which is Lucas and what type of boyfriend he will be. Now this is all for the fun of everything and entertainment of everything, so try not to take my words too seriously. I don't really know what's gonna come out in this video, but please let's just keep it light-hearted and entertaining. With that said, let's just figure out what type of boyfriend Lucas will be. So the general energy is the firefly. This is an air element, meaning that for Lucas, his main energy is one that likes to communicate. He may be prone to overthinking. He has a very clear idea of what he wants and what he desires. The air element is someone that can feel kind of hard to catch, especially with this firefly. It kind of shows that he's a type of boyfriend that is kind of hard to settle down with, or it may, even if he swears his loyalty to someone, he will probably feel a little bit distant constantly. If I am correct, I think Lucas might be a Sagittarius or an Aquarius, which actually both signs are kind of prone for enjoying their freedom and not really like to be tied down by anyone's expectations or commitments or anything that will make them feel trapped or something along those lines. So in this case, with this firefly, I do feel that Lucas is someone that likes to be free, someone that likes to shine very brightly, and it is someone that when he likes someone or he wants to pursue someone, he becomes louder, brighter, even more confident, and his approach to dating is very straightforward, very upfront, very noticeable. I think it will be very hard to hide. Like, his way of flirting or his way of approaching someone in a romantic way is it's not subtle at all. Let's put it that way. It's very shiny, very dramatic. Even whoever he's going after will be put on the spot for sure. Everyone will look at this person because of how not aggressive, but how, maybe not even persistent, I guess confident, how confident Lucas will approach this person. But this firefly kind of shows that it made me think of that saying of moth to a flame. So he is someone that is extremely attractive, and a lot of people like that freedom, that confidence, that loud side of Lucas. So I do feel like he has a lot of people that want to go after him anyway. The other cards that we have right here is number 16 with Merak, embrace oneness with the universe. So I do feel that Lucas is kind of like someone that really knows who he is and wants to share that side with everyone. So I do feel that Lucas is someone that doesn't really like to be tied down with anything or anyone, or he doesn't really like to be tied to commitments as well. So he is someone that is very independent, very individualistic, and he will not be the type of person that will kind of restrict his partner of anything. And when I mean anything, I do mean tangible things as well as thoughts and ideas. So he's not going to box his partner into and label his partner to be a certain way. He will allow that person to have freedom and flexibility because that's something that he wants himself. So this embrace oneness with the universe makes me think of individuals. It makes me think of being independent. It makes me think of someone that really values their individuality. Therefore, they work very hard to find someone that will respect that side of them. So I do feel that Lucas is someone that is very stable on his feet, really knows who he is and what he wants in life, and he's not going to allow anyone to get in the way of that freedom that he is constantly, I wouldn't say chasing for, but it's something that he really values. The other card that we have here is number 34 with Ubuntu, with compassion for others. So despite Lucas's, I guess, personality of wanting freedom and individuality, that doesn't make him an asshole. In this case, it kind of shows that he is very caring with other people, very compassionate. He likes to help other people out. He likes to provide for other people. He likes to help other people as well. But again, as long as it doesn't intervene with his boundaries, and one of his boundaries is his independence and individuality. He doesn't like other people getting in the way of what he considers to be his own freedom. So as long as no one kind of, I guess he wouldn't like to be with someone that he will consider possessive or controlling. And as long as he doesn't find someone like that, then he will be very comforting, very giving, very understanding with the people that he's with. And he may seem like someone that loves to give a lot to other people, but again, as long as you don't cross any of his boundaries, he will be a very kind individual, very kind person. Now, the last card that we have right here is from the Oracle, is number 25 with Phenomenon. Be still and listen to the spirits. So I do feel like he is someone that is a very good listener, or at least he tries to be a good listener, or at least he takes pride in being very good at listening. I do feel like he may be very intuitive as well, so he kind of has an idea of who he can have a serious relationship with and who is just there for the funs and giggles, like who wants something for real and who's just playing around. He's very aware of that, so he kind of knows which crowds to go with. He is aware of what he wants, so he makes it very clear who he's with, what it is that they want. So I do feel that he has a very good idea of his surroundings and the people he's surrounded with, so he knows how to navigate the environment of what he desires, as well as the environment of just the, I guess, dating world. So yeah, I do have a feeling that he may be very in tune with his spirit guides. So he may have a very good idea of what he is already craving for, and because of that, he has zero tolerance with people crossing his boundaries, whatever those are. There's a high chance that he states them before even starting a relationship. Like, he'll make it very clear what it is that he's looking in a relationship and what people should expect from him in a relationship as well. Now, underneath the embrace oneness with the universe, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this kind of shows that Lucas is a very patient person, which, funnily enough, I don't consider him to be a very patient person, but considering the situation that he's in, I guess I should give him some credit for the patience that he has. So the Seven of Pentacles usually describes someone that plants the seeds of whatever project it is that they're working on. This could be health, career, or money. So investments, I guess. And they allow for those seeds to bear fruit. They give it the time that it needs. They're patient with what has to be done, and they just allow for whatever project they began to blossom on its own, basically. So it's a very hands-off approach in a way. It's like you take care of it, give it the daily work necessary and attention necessary, and then you just allow it to do its own thing. So I guess this kind of goes again with his whole thing about independence and individuality and freedom. So Lucas is someone that will give everything that he feels his relationship needs. He will provide whatever it is that his partner kind of has stabled as this is what I need to have a satisfying relationship. And Lucas will meet those requirements, and he will just kind of allow things to be as is. Unless anything else is asked of him, he's not necessarily going to give more than, I guess, the minimum requirements. Again, he has a very hands-off approach to a lot of things in his life. Again, so he has the freedom to do whatever he wants. So again, commitments are not really a thing for him. So I wouldn't be surprised with the Seven of Pentacles that is kind of describing that he allows the relationships to go in whatever direction they have to go, and he kind of just doesn't really put, I'm not saying that he doesn't put effort in his relationships. He does. It's just minimum requirements though. So if whoever he's with doesn't say this is what I want out of a partner, and they don't make it very clear, whoever he's going to end up with will end up very unsatisfied. That person just has to make it very clear. Again, Lucas is very clear about what he wants, and he's very good at communicating those things. So if he's with someone that is kind of a pushover, then they're not going to be satisfied with him. The other cards that we have right here is the Three of Wands reverse and the King of Swords reverse. So in this case, it kind of shows that right now, Lucas is not really in the environment to be dating anyone. So with this King of Swords reverse, it kind of shows that he's having quite some difficulties getting his thoughts straight. He may be overthinking a lot. He could have, this is Aquarius energy, by the way, so he may be a little bit sassy, a little bit, what is it called, sharp tongue, meaning that he kind of just says the first thing on his mind and he doesn't care if it hurts whoever he's talking to. So he's a bit snappy, a little bit angry. And this Three of Wands reverse kind of shows that he feels like he's on his own right now. He feels like he has to fend for himself. He feels like that time hasn't come for outside help to come for him. I see the Three of Wands as a good sign for contracts if it's upright, but with it in reverse, it kind of shows that he doesn't feel like there's anyone out there that he can work with and have a stable partnership. Now this, I don't see the Three of Wands specifically romantic, so I do feel that this could show that his mind right now may be focused on his career or on other things. So the third party in his relationships right now is trying to figure out where he's at in his work and his public image. So I don't think he is looking for any sort of romantic partnerships, or I guess nothing substantial and stable. He's very focused doing other things and trying to stabilize himself, probably in his career. I don't know if there's anything else. So yeah, he could be very nice to other people, but he may not have the time or space for a relationship, and I think he's aware of that, or he's trying to steer clear of something like that for now. Now the last card that we have right here is the King of Wands, which in this case it will be Leo energy, which again, it kind of emphasizes this whole idea of being very straightforward, a bit flamboyant, boisterous, I think that's the word, which is someone that is kind of loud, very charming as well, but just very loud and on your face type of energy. So very masculine energy as well. Also with its King of Wands, it kind of shows that he is very charismatic, very charming, and very, very confident, as well as very attractive. And I can't help but realize that the reading is all about himself. There's other people that I have read for and what type of partners they will be, and some people describe the characteristics of the partners that they will like. Sometimes they take the chance to describe what they would like to do with their partner and what they can provide, as in like, oh, I would like to go on dates on this and do this. And other people kind of use this, other K-pop idols I've read for kind of use this reading to kind of describe where they're at in their love life. And Lucas is kind of on that, I guess, on that side. He's kind of describing where he's at right now, and the reading has all been about himself, because I think that kind of just describes that he's not really looking for a romantic relationship. He's not there yet. There's still some healing that has to be done and some fixing that has to be done as well. But yeah, with this King of Wands, I also feel that he is someone that is very creative, and he could be very romantic in his relationships. So not only is he understanding and I guess very giving, very compassionate towards others, he is also someone that is very, very romantic. And he, I guess this Firefly, he is someone that on the surface can paint this beautiful image of romance and this like almost fairy tale type of relationship, but when it comes down to the reality of things, well, then he is not really that interested in having something traditional and stable and long lasting. He could want something long lasting, but again, he may find it kind of hard to find someone that can accept this free form of way of thinking that he has, which is something very common for when I was doing my research about Aquariuses. It seems to be very common for them to have that issue of finding a balance between being able to commit to someone but not feel this sense of trapped, or feeling like someone is getting in the way of their individualism, something along those lines. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And for the person that requested this, you are a very lucky boy. You're a very lucky person, because I didn't really know what to record, so seeing that request really helped me out. Anyway, I hope you guys like it. I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is, however that is, and love and healing from my part to you, and bye.